Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Monthly Horoscope for February 2022. And this is specially for you coming from Gemini. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and your palms. Your palms are very special, they belong to your soul. It's the coordination of you and your soul that creates all these signs which change. These are not by accident, what happens on the palms. And I'll show you how to communicate with your soul and to get the soul activated as soon as you can. Normally, we get the soul activated in our 50s or 60s or even 70s, very late in life. I'll show you how to get that done in your next 7, 8, or 9 days after the session with me. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. It's a system. Life is a system. Get into the system and you'll work it out for yourself. And a lot of other energies I will teach you as well. We'll talk a bit more about that later in the program. The first 15 days of February, for you coming from Gemini, are going to be very lucky first 15 days of February. Unexpected good fortune, growth in personality, and communicative and inventive planets are all seen. And so, if you have a job, it's going to go extremely well. Finding a new job, you'll find it easily, a much better one if you want. At your job, you'll be very popular and you'll be very happy and you'll be able to contribute so that your bosses are very impressed with you and therefore more money or a better status may come about. To find a new job is also going to be very easy if that's what you want in the first 15 days of February. And if you have a business already, it's going to start the engine rowing and going pretty fast in this first 15 days of February, where good luck comes roaring into you. Be ready for getting things off the ground in a very fashionable and lucky way if you have a business that's already going on. And if you are going to start a business, go right ahead, as I said. It's a wonderful first 15 days of February. Your finances are looking up. Go knock on the door of the business manager or the bank manager and ask them to figure it out, how they can help you with the growth that you are planning. Regarding a romance, if you find a new romance in the first 15 days of February, it should be an exciting, good one because good planets send you good people, bad planets send you bad people. And I see a host of good planets here, very active as well, giving you somebody attractive and somebody with a good heart who will treat you well. And that romance should be starting in a very nice way or accelerating in the first 15 days of February if you have met that person earlier. And if you already have a romance, it's going to go beautifully for you. It's going to be respectful and wondering and furnishing you with all the good things in life. If you are married, the marriage will settle down very peacefully and wonderfully. Financial problems, the ability to get together and harmonize and to bond are all seen in a marriage in the first 15 days of February. Now, these energies can also, of course, go on to your financial area of lotteries, the casino, the stock market, and the currency. And I'm going to talk to you about that now. I'll talk to you about your last 13 days of February a bit later on in the program. So regarding lotteries, I've done some homework for you. I've used three planets, that's all, to get the energy from these three planets and the numbers that they create. The first planet for you coming from Gemini, I will use the number 8 planet. And from there, I'll get the number 8, 17, 26, 35, 44, 50, 59, 68. I'll only go up to 70 ceiling. So we'll stop at 68. Don't play lotteries which ask you to choose numbers from more than 70. It makes it very difficult to get it. 70 is the limit. 70 is the limit. I've chosen another group, another planet. And this is a very strange month. There are going to be some negative planets to Gemini who are going to be able to discharge good energy. So I'm going to use the numbers. The numbers will be the number 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, and 63. So that's the second group of numbers. The third group, there's a basic planet here, which means that the number 4, 13, 22, 31, 40, 49, 58, and 67. So I brought all the numbers down to 3 planets to concentrate on the numbers which I've given you. So among all these numbers will be the numbers which are going to produce lucky energy for you. So choose your lotteries and play these numbers. If you are going to the casino, it's going to be a good time for you to go in the first 15 days because everything is going extraordinarily well for you. Choose the first 15 days compared to the last 13 days. I'll talk to you in detail about the last 13 days later. So the casino, wear your best colors, face your best directions in the casino. There are a lot of things to follow so that you entice your best planets who are sitting in that direction. And regarding direction energy, for this month of February, I want for you coming from Gemini, I want you to face northeast as much as you can. There's a group of planets there that bring unexpected opportunities or unexpected good luck for you. Okay, so in the casino, by all means, go in the first 15 days. Wear your best colors and face your best directions. If you're going to play the stock market, the first 15 days are going to be very lucky for you as well. So make a plan. And any type of currency deals like Bitcoin or the Forex, first 15 days. I want to talk to you about your health in the first 15 days. And although they are wonderful first 15 days, some things may happen. You could have trouble in your gastric area. The stomach goes gastric. And the bowels may be very irritable because of what you ate. And the large intestine may be in disorder, constipation, sometimes diarrhea. So be careful where you eat in the whole month of February. Let's talk of your last 13 days of February. You coming from Gemini. These are going to be very difficult last 13 days. You can be cheated, you can be let down, emotions take over, aggression against you, and you could get a bad name or be blamed for something as well. So let's see how it works. If you have a job, you cannot take it for granted in the last 13 days of February. Be careful because anything could happen and a good job can be lost very, very easily. Finding a job in the last 13 days is going to be very difficult as well. So work your hardest in the last 13 days and don't just create upsets for nothing. And if you are in business, there's going to be a sudden discharge of bad luck with things happening suddenly and unexpectedly. Be careful that your licenses are all on the right side in the business that you are conducting. And in business areas, a very bad decision you might make in the last 13 days, which was going to give you a lot of trouble for many months to come. So think carefully in the business area. Don't expand in the last 13 days. Do your expansion in the first 15 days. Lie low in the last 13 days. General finances are going to be weak. So if you want to chase for the loan, do it in the first 15 days. The last 13 days may not get you there. At least start it in the first 15 days and the results may come back to your favor in the last 13 days. And going to the casino and buying lotteries and the stock market and the currency. If you want to play in the last 13 days, play small and try to get good advice. Don't judge yourself what you should do because your judgment will be all very wrong in the last 13 days. So this is the type of month you have. A very pleasing month on the whole, but extreme as well. First 15 days, extremely lucky. Last 13 days, extremely bad. So knowing this, you will know how to gauge with your energies. Your lucky days are going to be, for you Gemini, They are going to be Wednesdays and Saturdays. So on Wednesdays and Saturdays, try to conduct a business or meet people or socialize or plan as much as you can for your near future. That will be it. And you might meet unexpectedly some good people as well. So that's the news I have for you. Well, the better news is that I have a 90-minute session which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and this magic on your palms. This belongs to your soul. And the power is all there in the forms of lines and signs and all sorts of things. And it changes. This is the coordination between you and the soul and the planet that goes on here. It's mystical, it's mysterious, and it's very accurate. That's why palmistry has been given a very high position for predictions. And astrologers who don't know palmistry can only know half the story. Because there are millions, like I said, 360,000 babies are born every day almost. Sometimes a bit less, sometimes a bit more. They can't have the same fate and destiny, even the time factor. And so learn palmistry. But more than that, in this 90-minute session, I will show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. It's a system, and life is a system. Finances are a system, and I'll show you how to work this lottery system. And that magic inside you that I call the soul. Yes, I will show you how to meet that soul. It's not very difficult. It's a system again. And your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions, all these energies, when they are accumulated, they make your aura shine. They make your third eye come to life. And I'll show you how to do that as well. Rather than wait for your 50s and 60s and 70 ages, I'll show you when you meet me in the next 7, 8, or 9 days how you can accelerate this energy with your soul. It can be done. So that's what I'm going to teach you. And more than that, I will show you how your next 9 years are going to be. The ups and downs, how to control the downs, how to go on going for the ups. And it'll be a very interesting session in this 90 minutes, just costing you USD $50. That's all. And here's my email again. Let's get going. And let's get things moving for you in a much bigger, exciting, and let's make you well known that you want, fame that you want, the glory of wealth if you want. In the meantime, I wish you a good month of February. Thank you. Goodbye.